Today is March 20th, 2022, which is the first day of spring, and I've been inspired by other gardeners that I follow on the interwebs to do a garden tour. So I will start with what we have got indoors, and here we have our cup of Moldova tomatoes in our aquarium greenhouse, which is here to protect them from creatures like this one right over here. Hello, this is Susan. Hello, Susan. So here we have some new seedlings. And on this side we have some Sophia's Choice. I've got some loofah trying to grow back there, and a couple of Wonderberry in the corner. Here we have, in a smaller tank, our 3 different types of bulbing onions, which have stagnated. So this is our small tank, and this is Susan once again. We have, Susan, a setup in a mini greenhouse with our surviving attempt to start seeds earlier that the cats laid on. So there's a bunch over there and a bunch under there, and I can't open this because of, creatures like this. Oh, and we have visitors. This is Rolando Moon. She is sitting in one of the shelves that will be where we are transferring our seedlings once things warm up enough. We've had to kind of fill the shelves with stuff so that cats wouldn't get into them. This room has also been used as a recovery room for cats during after they've had surgery and stuff like that. So we are at 10 degrees in here. Okay, here we are coming along to what I call our old kitchen garden. This hose is from our sump pump. And I am currently aimed directly at one of the beds that are in here. There's an L-shaped bed over there, another bed across the end, and a couple of smaller beds along the side over here. So, yeah, there's our rain barrel. And this is what we're using for now. Okay, here we have our winter sowing experiment. I've tried sowing kale and kohlrabi in 4 different types of containers, and we're going to see which ones do best. And let's see what else we got. Okay, we're going to move farther afield from the house here, and oh my. Okay, here's our compost pile. Oh, there go the deer. I spooked them. All right, they've been really doing a number on the compost pile over here. And the remains of a vegetable. Okay, anyway, so this is really disgusting. However, over here we have, that's a garlic bed, and that's a garlic bed. And under here is an unfinished bed that will be completed in the spring. And these are low raised beds. The highest one is about 12 inches? Something like that. Okay, let's go to the next beds. I'm obviously not getting to the garage or the outhouse. Oh, I'm not wearing my rubber boots. Let's go around the other way. Let's try this again. Alright, so here we have, this is a bed we redid last fall and lined it with bricks. This is where we grew tomatoes last year. So this bed will probably get tomatoes again this year. Oh, and over here, and here, and here, you can see the pieces of sticks sticking out, marking the 3 haskap bushes we have. Here we have some new beds in progress. New in that these chimney blocks are being used to plant into. Before we had some new soil. We made a new bed here, and this is where we grew. Over here, we tried to grow cucamelons. They did not do well in the drought. And over here, we tried to grow some gourds, and they did not do well with the drought either. Oh, there's a kitty. Okay, so, alright. So, against the chain link fence over there, next to that little spruce tree that you see, is another bed. That's where we grew potatoes last year, and in grow bags, and there's a new bed there that I was originally thinking of transplanting some lilies that need to be broken up, but I think I'm going to plant vegetables there. Also, we have some grapes against there. And that long-haired bugger is not one of our cats. He has moved in, and he's a mean one. He attacks our other cats. All right. Okay, we are now heading towards our main garden area, which was where my mother had her garden when I was growing up in here. This is where we put seeds out for the birds. There used to be a bird feeder here, but the raccoons stole parts of it. So with everything melting, it's looking really, really disgusting. The deer love it. All right. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I've actually not tried to go this way since fall. Let's see what this deer path can hold. Well, it's not going to hold my weight. Okay. Oh. All right. Jeez. Okay. Almost there. I've got this wheelbarrow here as an extra shelter for critters if they need it. All right. How deep is that? There we go. Okay, so here we have the very first of our high raised beds that we finished in the fall. Next to it is a low raised bed that is half planted with garlic. And then we have 4 other empty beds. In behind there is a couple of raspberry bushes. And kind of off in that direction is the plot where we grew corn before. So eventually this area is going to be filled with high raised beds. Okay, I'm going to try and get out of here. It's a little deep. Hey. Well, all right, here is where the deer have made their paths. All along here. All right. The ground, the packed snow no longer holds their weight. Never mind mine. They leave us a lot of fertilizer. Sorry for the shaky cam. It's a little hard to keep my footing. Alright. So this is where the deer like to, jump the fence and go across the road to neighbors. And, this is a path I recently dug. Alright. So, round about where this path is, this is where we had beds of sunflowers and corn last year, sweet corn. And this spring, we're going to be planting silver buffalo berry and sea buckthorn to make a privacy hedge and have, berries for our own use and for the birds. So I left the sunflowers for the deer. As you can see, there's just sticks left. It's a little muddy. All right. So, here are the trellises for the peas. So there's 3 rows there. And then over here is where we had beans last year. So we've got another 3 beds over there. Past the pea trellises was where we planted corn last year. So we've got a fairly large block over there for planting. And then beyond that is a squash tunnel, which we will be using for pole beans this year. And then there's sort of an empty spot over there, and slowly but surely we're gonna work our way closer to the house. And as we move garden beds closer to the house, where they were before is going to be like where I'm standing right now, and we're going to be planting fruit trees, berry bushes, that kind of thing. And that's our garden for 2022.